yourself for a Shortland Street face-off.
I hope this means you'll be applying for the consultant position. I reckon you'd be in with a pretty good chance.
When you see them to CIU?
Not until my mother gets here, until she's spoken to her.
Rona, there isn't time.
If one of them needs any serious medical procedure, then they have to talk and pray together.
Can we get Mr. Davies to CIU now?
Hang on, we're waiting on his wife. She won't be long.
Look, you haven't got a few minutes. You made the wrong call. He's in the F.
Still, Richard, you can get through this, buddy. Come on, Richard, you can do this, mate. Oh, once more.
Okay, clear.
Yes.
Okay, angiography, pronto. No mucking around, please.
Man, that was close.
You need to talk to his wife.
Yeah.
She asks questions, tell her the truth, okay? He's extremely unwell, and we can't promise there won't be permanent damage.
Yeah, I made the call. I'll take full responsibility.
Damn right you will.
It was a tough decision, all right?
You see, that's what I don't get. It should have been the easiest decision you've made all day. The guy needed treatment fast. You should have got him to it. It's what we do.
Oh, and the hell with the family, the hell with what he wants.
Okay, your duty as a doctor comes first, always.
I was talking to Mum online, and she wondered if you thought about going back to Sydney.
So she can make plans to move to Melbourne?
No, so she could ask around for you.
No, I'm very happy where I am. I'll be even happier tomorrow.
Why?
I'm going shopping. Want to come?
You're joking.
I'm trying to pretend I'm not missing the company car. Almost bought a bicycle until I remembered how bad the drivers are in this city.
I could not see you on a bicycle.
Yeah, but can you see me in that?
Yes, I can. With a hottie half your age in the passenger seat, no midlife crisis would be complete with that one.
I should be so lucky. How are things with Jill? You seem to be making good progress the other day.
Warming up, slowly. I thought we were talking about your tragic life. How did we get onto mine?
I made an appointment with the showroom for tomorrow morning. Can you make it or not?
Well, I guess I better. To make sure you don't drive off in some little red sports car, I can see that happening.
It could have gone either way. We were lucky not to lose him.
But you didn't.
Gave me a fright, I'll tell you that.
And how is he now?
He's no worse off than he would have been if we hadn't waited. Probably. It's hard to say.
Did Maxwell get down off his high horse?
Hardly. He barely talked to me for the rest of the night.
He is such a hypocrite, man. I mean, what if it had been him talking to the family? Getting the whole picture? You know, everything would have stopped until the wife showed up, and you know it. You know what his real problem is, don't you?
He feels threatened. Yes, I heard you the first time. I don't buy it.
Yeah, well, I do. Suddenly, there's another big fish in his little pond, another big brown fish, too. That's gotta hurt.
It was my mistake, okay? I'm owning this one.
Hi.
What do you want?
I'm really sorry. I need to see Hunter about a med school assignment.
Oh, he's in the shower.
Can I come in and wait for him? Aren't you cold? It's really starting to feel like winter, eh? My place was freezing this morning.
Hey.
You've forgotten, haven't you?
Do we have something planned today?
It was your idea, the anatomy assignment. Let's talk when we've done the reading. You said come over in the morning.
Yeah. Sorry, look, I totally forgot. I don't think I'm up to it, eh?
Forget it.
Hang on. Just give me 10 minutes to wake up, or better still, give me a couple of waters.
No.
Well, give some, whatever, you know what I mean?
I gave you heaps.
They're all gone.
I'm not a drug dealer.
Please.
Oh, it's easy enough to get a prescription. Have you even tried?
I will, I promise. Just help me out this one more time, please.
Okay, stop being.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't have any on me. Meet me at med school later. I'll be there at 11.
Ah, that won't work. I won't be able to.
Do you want it or not?
Yep, 11, I'll be there.
Great. And bring your anatomy notes. You're not getting out of it this time.
Okay, it could be a number of things, but we can't rule any of them out until we've done some tests.
Viral meningitis, that'll be my pick.
Top of the list, mate. See?
Easy to miss, that's all.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, eh?
Relax, he's one of the best. Might want to step it up a bit with a consultant down.
Since when?
Barry's gone home sick.
Okay, we're a consultant down, and he's still got time to stand there watching my every move. What is it with that guy, huh?
Told you. Threatened.
Look, I want you to read this. The guy who wrote it thinks he's funny. Well, once you get past all the bad jokes, it's actually a very good review.
4 stars.
Can't wait to get behind the wheel.
Reckon I can trust you not to spend all my inheritance?
I thought that was the reason you were coming with me.
I wish I could, but something's come up and I have to go to med school.
No!
Well, there'll be other chances, right? It's not like you're going to buy the first car you see in the first showroom you go to, are you?
Well, I'm not making any promises, son.
Hello?
Jill, hi, come in.
I was about to knock on your door and I heard your voice.
Oh, you're lucky to catch me at all.
Yes, he's just popped in to break an appointment with me. Apparently he's got better things to do than hang out with his old man.
Well, it's a med school thing. I thought my morning was clear.
Yeah. You get the same excuses I do.
It's not an excuse.
Relax, it's reassuring. I thought I was the only one who came second to the textbooks.
Well, I better go.
Yeah, me too. I better get going if I'm going to walk there on time. Jill, I haven't even offered you a coffee.
I was going to drag the poor student out and buy him one, but there goes that plan. Can I at least drive you to med school?
No, I'm sweet. I'm meeting James at the bus stop.
Well, how about you? I may as well drive one of you.
No, I wouldn't hear of it.
Can be my thank you for what you did for Regan.
No, don't be silly.
Come on, where are you going?
Well, I've got an appointment to test drive some new cars. Actually, you could be my co-pilot because my first one just ditched me.
You're on. But I'm parking around the corner. If they see my bomb, they'll never take you seriously.
Okay.
I'm fine. Baby's fine. How are you?
I'm okay.
No, I wouldn't be if I'd had the run of bad luck you've had.
What's luck got to do with it? I stuffed up.
And what are we talking about? Work or your love life?
Both. If I hadn't shot my mouth off at Shane, me and Paige might still be together.
Well, how are things in the flat? It must be weird with just you and Hunter.
We made a truce. Him and Paige, that was like a one-off thing.
You kids do like to complicate things, don't you?
You can talk.
How are you managing the rent?
Yeah, we need another flatmate fast.
Well, what about an income stream for you?
Well, I scored a tutoring job.
Hey, you never told me.
Oh, teaching computer programming at night school for the next 50 years is hardly my destiny. Why would I rush to tell you?
Well, it's just until you have your next bright idea, just to make sure you don't have it on someone else's time.
Don't. Anyway, I started working on the surgical tourism idea before I took the job at Shortland Street, and your good friend Shane knows that too.
He's not my friend, and he's not the monster you think he is either.
Well, it didn't take long.
What?
A few weeks in the job and you're already on his side.
I'm not. I could just see why he did what he did, that's all.
Yeah, he was within his rights. I get that. It still doesn't make him a decent human being.
Where time waits for you.
Oh, it's the hospital.
Be firm, time to get lost.
You go, I'll catch up in a minute.
Okay.
Jill Kingsbury.
Dr. Mackay. Neil Baldwin, we spoke on the phone.
Nice to meet you, Neil.
Hard to walk past, isn't it? Would you like the keys?
You don't waste any time, do you?
Oh, no hurry, of course. Look around.
Yeah, well, I just might wait.
Your wife?
No.
Daughter?
She's young enough to be, but no.
Hi.
This is Neil. He's got me sussed already.
Sorry?
Oh, as far as cars go, anyway. This is Jill. She's a colleague of mine.
Neil Baldwin. I'll get those keys.
You all right?
Yeah, of course.
Did you tell them where to go?
Who?
Work. I'm assuming someone wanted to drag you in for another shift?
They wanted me to swap with someone next week. It's cool. Wow. I love this one, please.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
No, you used your instinct. That's good.
When you finished your cuppa, you might want to pop in and see my dad. He was asking for you, and so was Mum.
Oh, what does he want to do? Thank me or tell me off?
I think he's going to put in a good word with the Queen for a knighthood. You did the right thing.
Maybe you could drop into the ED and tell that to Dr. Arvian.
There's no need for that. Tell your father I'll be in to see him sometime today.
Make sure you do. He's going home in a couple of days.
Oh, that's great news.
I'll tell Maxwell myself. He needs to hear it.
What is the point of rubbing it in? Huh?
Do you want him to keep lording it over you? Because he will.
Well, it's his department.
Yeah, and you're like this close to being a consultant in that department. You're pretty much his equal. He's just not ready to admit it.
Well, he better be ready. I'll never get the job.
Well, I'm glad you realised that.
Moved on already, I see.
I blame her. She's very fickle.
That's not true.
Actually, no, she's still very loyal to my first love over there.
I thought this might happen. You can test drive one each if you like, compare notes.
No, thanks. I'm strictly a passenger today.
Have we met somewhere before?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you're very familiar.
Oh, I hear that a lot. I must have one of those faces.
Jill's a nurse at Shortland Street Hospital. Perhaps your paths have crossed there.
Oh, I haven't been near a hospital in years. Must be somewhere else. It'll come to me.
Shall we?
Go for it. There's another couple I'd like you to have a look at when you get back.
Thanks very much, Neil.
Surgical tourism figures. They're not what they were. They're through the roof. We're booked solid for the next 3 months.
You had me worried for a second there. I thought I must have got something wrong.
Far from it. Well done.
Well, I'm not sure that I can really take any of the credit.
Nonsense. It makes me wonder what Rachel McKenna was doing all day.
Well, she didn't have the benefit of the new software. That's what's done it. The website. You can be anywhere in the world and book surgery at Shortland Street more easily than you can at your local hospital.
So I should really be thanking your son, is that what you're telling me?
Check the stats on the site if you don't believe me.
Well, this is interesting.
What?
If this is what the rest of the world is seeing, we're losing business as we speak.
Show me.
The site's crashed.
But it was working this morning.
You haven't let Daniel anywhere near it, have you?
What sort of question is that? Do you think he sabotaged it?
I wouldn't put it past him if he had the opportunity.
I'll do you a favour. I won't mention that when I talk to him.
What are you doing?
There's obviously a glitch in the system. You want him to fix it, don't you? Oh, right. You really don't trust him.
Not when he stuffed it up once already, no. I'm sure the IT boys can handle it.
Do you always drive that fast?
Sorry about that, Jill. That's the trouble with a good car. When you're humming along, you don't realise how fast you are going.
How was that?
Like floating on clouds.
Ready for the next one?
Absolutely.
Mind if I leave you to it? I'm not feeling so great, tummy.
Would you like me to drive you home?
No, don't be silly. I can drive myself.
Then how would I get home?
Mary, take Jill here, won't you? Give her a glass of water. She's not feeling too flesh.
Thanks.
Mind if I join you? I'll talk you through all the extras.
Oh, that'd be great.
Go, I'll be fine.
Okay, you might notice a couple of side effects with the pills. Dry mouth and headache. So if you're worried, talk to your GP. Do you want something, mate?
C-spine at cubicle 2. Thought it'd be cleared by now.
Yeah, in a second now it will be. Yeah, that's it, Greg. You're free to go. Don't hurry back.
Thanks, mate.
You're welcome. One patient at a time works for me, eh?
Drop the attitude, will you?
And stop following me around like it's my first day on the job. Or do you, second-guess all your consultants like this?
You're not a consultant.
I've got a piece of paper that says different.
Not in this department, you're not yet.
Hey, you. Why'd it take me so long to hear the news? You should have told me.
What news?
You passed your Part 2s. Congratulations.
Oh, that? Oh, yeah, I didn't really think it was worth getting too excited about. Doesn't really mean much around here.
Well, it does to me.
Thank you. C-spine, cubicle 2.
What is going on?
Turns out TK's got an ego.
Yeah, no kidding. It's as big as yours. He's just better at hiding it.
Not lately, he's not. Not now he's a big shot consultant.
Oh, I see.
I was probably the same, okay? Trying to run before I can walk.
Well, you can't run very far when you're on a short leash, can you?
Exactly.
I'm in love for the third time today.
And you call me fickle.
Say the word, I can get started on the paperwork straight away, and you can drive it home today.
Oh, I'm tempted.
What's going to clinch it for you?
knocking a zero off the price tag just might do it.
Sorry.
You're like me when I'm buying clothes. I always end up trying on the most expensive thing in the shop. I've got a real knack for it.
That must be because we both have very good taste.
I've got a new rule. If I see something I want but it's too expensive, I make myself put it back on the rack, and if I'm thinking about it a week later, I'm allowed to go back and buy it.
This time next week it might not be here. No pressure.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't, Neil.
It's your first day looking. There's a lot of other car yards out there.
Wise beyond your years, you. Good to have you back in the picture.
I'll tell you what. You take it for another spin, have a wee think without us yakking at you. I'll get my calculator out and see what I can do on the price.
All right. 10 minutes.
Okay. Anyone would think you didn't like me.
It's a lot of money, that's all. He hasn't got a job at the moment.
Oh, I'm lucky to have one myself. Took a knock to the head a few years back. Couldn't work for months. Get headaches even now.
A knock to the head? How did that happen?
Well...
Neil, phone.
Excuse me, love.
So, problem solved?
Yep.
And what was the problem exactly?
Well, he did tell me, but you know what these IT boys are like. Whatever language they speak, it's not English.
Well, I could always ask him myself and then get Daniel to translate. You know, he's pretty good at that.
All right, if you're waiting to hear it wasn't Daniel's fault, it wasn't Daniel's fault.
Thank you.
Is it safe to come in? It wasn't 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago, I thought a very important piece of hospital software was dying on us.
And now you're prepared to acknowledge it as the superior piece of design that it actually is?
That's certainly what I'll be saying to all the hospitals lining up to buy it. I'm just glad I won't be selling them a giant lemon.
So there's been a lot of interest.
If we play our cards right, we'll make a lot of money.
How much is a lot?
That's commercially sensitive information.
Especially when you're talking to the designer's mother. Daniel's not going to see a cent of it, is he?
We've been over this. I'm not obliged to give him anything.
Oh, and you only do things when you're obliged to?
When it involves divvying up hospital money, yes.
Ever heard of a little thing called goodwill, Shane? I guess not.
That's good coffee. Thanks.
Hey, I forgot to ask, how are you feeling?
Still a bit funny, actually. I wouldn't mind getting out of here.
Yeah, look, I promise I won't be long. Where's Neil?
I had to take a phone call.
Oh, he's probably talking to the other buyer.
What?
Well, he told me he had someone else interested.
You are not falling for that, are you? It's the oldest trick in the book.
You're probably right, but I'm not taking any chances.
What's the verdict?
Got yourself a deal.
Best decision you ever make, trust me.
What have I done now?
It's not all about you, sunshine. I booked a consultant to cover for Barry. Now he's telling me he can't make it either.
Well, we're doing all right without him, aren't we?
Today? Yeah, what happens tomorrow when I've got a meeting at Central?
I just won't fall down without you, mate.
I can't leave a registrar in charge, can I?
Are you doing this deliberately?
What?
Well, I'm a consultant.
Not according to your contract, you're not.
Well, it's easy enough. Write me a new one. It'll take you 5 minutes.
How long does this meeting going to take?
A couple of hours max plus travel.
Why don't you look at it as a really long coffee break?
Eh?
Well, you don't mind leaving TK in charge when you're in the cafe, do you?
Well, that's different. At least I'm still in the building.
And has he ever come running to find you because he can't go?
No.
Right. Travel time to Central, what's that, 20 minutes?
10 minutes if the traffic's good.
So if anything goes wrong, and assuming that you've got your cell phone on you, you could be back in less time than you usually spend on your break. I can't see a problem, can you?
You're good.
I know.
TK. I had a word to your manager here. You're in charge tomorrow morning.
You sure?
Don't let it go to your head.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, Hunter's not at home. I'll tell him your camera.
It's not Hunter I came to see, it's you.
What for? I mean...
Can I come in? Or do you want the apology first? Thanks. And
What are you sorry for?
The way things ended. Things I said. Things I didn't say and should have. Or maybe I should have just shut up and listened. I know what my Uncle Shane's like. I just don't like hearing it.
He's probably okay when he's not.
Screwing over the little people?
When he's not at work.
He is.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have dissed him. Not in front of you anyway.
Friends?
Friends.
Here, and your license details here.
Sorry, I know I had my wallet with me.
Did you leave it in the car?
The question is, which car? I might just have to retrace my steps. I wouldn't mind one last look anyway before I commit.
Oh, take your time. Nice phone. Hospital must be paying well.
It's amazing what it can do. For instance, right now I'm comparing car prices, and the one you're selling, Callum, is at least $20,000 cheaper everywhere else.
Oh, without all the extras, has to be.
Must be a lot of extras for 20K.
Do you think I'm making them up? Why would I?
Quick sale? Depends how honest you are, doesn't it?
Jill Kingsbury lecturing me on honesty. That's a good one. I still get the headaches, but there is nothing wrong with my memory. I recognised you the moment you walked in.
I thought you might have.
Would you have known it was me if you hadn't heard my name?
I don't know.
No. My own friends don't even know me these days. I'm not the same person.
Neither am I.
Oh, reformed, are we? Straight from jail to nursing school, was it?
Not quite.
No. They don't take violent crimes, do they? Not unless they lie their way in, of course. I wanted to be a cop. That security gig was only a step in the right direction. Well, it should have been anyway. I didn't think I'd end up selling cars. And I didn't think some teenage kid would bash me over the head and ruin my life for me either. Does your boyfriend know about your colourful past?
He's not my boyfriend.
Oh, I'll take that as a no. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell him.
Thank you.
Just like you're not going to tell him about my little secret either, are you? Another 20K to a rich guy like that? It's nothing.
Right, this time, let's do it.
All right. Right there.
Next year on RTE1, Rob asks if there's more to a robbery than meets the eye. It's time for today's Doctors.